Do you want to do the intro this time?
Sure.
Can you do the intro by singing all of Amazing Grace perfectly?
No.
Can you try?
No.
Okay. Can you do the intro though?
Can I do the what?
The intro.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Demigloom, and I'm joined here by Jellyu on the Jelly2 YouTube channel to talk about interesting things while he plays The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And this is Jellyu.
Hey guys, what's going on? I know you all love me. I know I'm the fan favorite of this duo.
Basically, what we're going to be talking about today is
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, comment down below who you prefer, me or Demi. Let's create a war between us.
Yeah, that's really healthy for a relationship.
Yeah, I want all the Jason supporters to start killing the Demi supporters.
National Public Radio is brought to you by the U.S. government.
How do you think it would be if we were two opposing political candidates? How do you think our supporters would be?
Oh God.
I think mine would be. I think it'd just be awesome. Totally.
It would be pretty wild.
It'd be pretty goofy, Anyways, I fucking hate this part of the game.
Why is that?
I suck at it. You know me, I only play games I'm good at.
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus Hollow Knight. Apparently I'm not good at Hollow Knight because I haven't played it enough. 60 hours is not enough.
No, 100% completing the game isn't any indication of your ability to, get past its obstacles.
It's, you know why? You know why? It's not 112%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I also forgot to mention, I also have like 20 hours on Steam.
God damn.
Most of that was from collecting footage for that video, though. The rest was just playing the multiplayer mod. That's fun, though. I actually have fun playing Hollow Knight when I'm playing on the multiplayer mod. Oh, what the fuck? That was I fucking animation canceled that shit. I'm a fucking speedrunner. Anyways, yeah. What do you think about Hollow Knight? Do you think I played it enough? I don't think I played it enough.
Nah, you didn't play it enough. You don't get it.
I think I was really I'm leaving a second comment here just to say I don't think you played the game enough and you're pretty childish in this video.
Yeah, I saw that one.
What a Chad. That was so funny. Like, they're like, okay, I'm gonna do this first comment because I'm a bit tired right now, so I'll finish it later instead of... I just think that's the funniest shit. God, honestly, like, it is kind of annoying to get when I got like a notification and it was just someone saying like the exact same shit as always on that Hollow Knight video.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was also very funny to get shit like I think you're childish.
You should get a job.
You should 112% the game.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, but unlike what you said, these are pretty subjective opinions. I don't think if this was obvious to you, but it kind of sounds like you weren't being objective. It's almost as if you're saying the objectivism thing as a joke. Guys, cool it with the anti-gaming. Oh, by the way, I found a new shirt that I really want, and I think it'll rival the Anton Chigurh shirt.
I don't think that's possible.
First of all, editor, put on the image. Put on mom's Funeral.png.
All right.
Second of all, this shirt is it's like a skeleton holding a double barrel shotgun, and then it says, "Sorry, ladies, I'm taking a shit."
Okay. And you bought this?
No, it was like it said it would take like 3 months, so I don't want to wait that long. But if I ever find it for a quicker delivery time, I will buy it. Honestly, though, that Anton Chigurh shirt was like the best impulse buy I've ever made. Like, I literally just saw it for like $20, and I was just like, I need this. Was it you who I was in VC with when I got it?
Yeah, of course.
It is such a good shirt. It's definitely up there on my list of my t-shirts. Do you have like a top 5, like top 10 t-shirts you own list?
Probably somewhere in my brain.
I'm very biased towards my Xenoblade shirt, obviously. Motherfucker, I hate these stupid things. So, dawn of the second day, huh? How do you think I'll do when we reach a Great Bay Temple? Do you think I'll do well?
I think so.
Do you want to know the truth?
You're not going to do well?
No. I was expecting this recording session to be way longer. I say that. I was expecting, like, I would already be in the temple by now. I forgot how long it takes to get there. So I was expecting us to do it in this recording session, and I looked up a walkthrough with all the stray fairies, because I totally forgot where they all were. OMG, he just like me for real. Awesome! I got a heart piece. Isn't that awesome, Demi?
Yeah. You know if there's any way to play N64 games online, like emulator, without Parsec?
Oh, like multiplayer online?
Yeah.
It's up to the game, individual game, I guess. I think, like, if there's a patch for it.
I know they have multiplayer patches for a lot of shit, but do they have? Can you? Is there like online multiplayer
like the Dolphin
support?
equivalent of NetPlay?
Yeah, but even that shit fucking sucks. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
On the
I don't
DS,
dabble in N64 emulation that much.
On Melon DS, like they just straight up have Wi-Fi. Obviously, the DS has internet, so they don't have to create their own. Yeah, me and Riley played Mario Kart DS together online.
Oh, that's insane.
Multiple times, yeah. I recommended that for an Issue Crew Gaming video once, and nobody wanted to do it. It takes a little bit of time to set up.
Yeah.
Like you basically you just have to go to a website and type in like a long code. Like basically to make a long story very short, there's an internet password, and like the emulator is connected to your internet, but like through their own weird like internet router that's inside of the. It's kind of like a VPN.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain, but it's like internet within the internet that connects to your Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how the multiplayer mod for Hollow Knight works. Except you also need the extra step of getting the hosts to give them your IP.
Oh yeah, you have to do that for Dolphin, right?
I don't know.
I know that
I've never tried Dolphin multiplayer.
Remember, we tried that one time, and it just didn't work.
Once. Yeah.
I like
Speaking of,
gave you my IP address.
I would so be down to trying the Twilight Princess multiplayer mod with you. You're literally the only person I could think of who'd actually who not only has Dolphin and a computer that would run Twilight Princess, but would also be down to do that.
I have bad news. I don't even know if my computer can run PS2/GameCube era games like on
Try it.
emulator. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. But as you might be aware, my old computer, this is my only frame of reference for what my new computer is capable of. Old computer, Fortnite worked fine. New computer cannot play Fortnite. Like it just can't run on even the lowest possible settings. Cannot play Fortnite.
Yeah. Also, this is what Zora children look like.
Yeah, that's yes, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension.
Exactly. It is kind of cool though how they kind of form a thing.
Yeah. Who do you ship Ocarina of Time Link with?
Rudo.
Rudo?
I mean, who else is there? Saria is a child. I can't,
Yeah, she's Eternal Child.
Yeah, Zelda's boring as fuck. Impa's ugly.
Yeah, Rudo for sure. I actually agree with you. Isn't there a timeline where they fuck or something? Like, isn't there some canon?
After you save her, she offers the Zora Sapphire as an engagement ring, and Link doesn't understand what that means. Why can't I?
And at that point, they're, I assume, around the same age.
There we go. I had to be right next to him. Yeah, they're about the same age. Motherfucker.
I remember reading that in the manga and playing the game as a kid and thinking that was like the most wholesome shit ever.
Yeah. I mean, I really like Saria as a character, but she's a fucking kid.
Yeah, like her and Young Link were cute and all,
Yeah.
but obviously
I think Saria's my favorite character in that game, honestly.
there's just not that much to her.
It's not much to many of the characters in the N64 games.
Yeah, I think someone like Cafe has a lot more to him than.
Yeah, but that's Majora's Mask though. Ocarina doesn't have that much.
I think the characters that are like more central to the story, do just because like the Gorons and shit, and like the Zoras, like the different races and their motivations for their relationship with the outside world. They get a little bit sociological, a little philosophical, but only really dip their toes into that. There are there's other fiction that does world building much more intricately.
Yeah. I'm gonna honestly, I think out of all the 3D Zelda games, Ocarina of Time has the weakest characters. Because in Majora's, they're all phenomenal. Wind Waker, they're phenomenal. Twilight Princess, they're phenomenal. Skyward Sword, especially.
I'd say they're phenomenal in Ocarina of Time too, just not as phenomenal as in other
cases.
Yeah,
that's fair. Honestly, I don't know why. There's just something in my brain that makes me want to despise Ocarina, when in reality it's a perfectly fine game.
Maybe you just have a really bad taste in your mouth from people arguing that it's better than Majora's Mask.
I think that's it, honestly. Even though I played Ocarina first.
You are responsible for convincing me that Majora's Mask is better than Ocarina.
For real? How so?
Just, you really made me reconsider what it is that I value in a Zelda game. And well, Ocarina of Time feels like, and here's the thing, the context of Ocarina of Time also is part of what makes Majora's Mask great. Which I think is why I was hesitant to put Majora's Mask over Ocarina of Time. Yeah. Ocarina of Time feels obviously like much more of a super standard Zelda experience.
Yeah.
Which is funny to say because Zelda, they're, I'd say like Ocarina of Time, Zelda 1, Link to the Past, and Breath of the Wild are like the games that I would describe as like very standard Zelda games. Pretty much every other game.
So the games that kind of like defined their era.
That and just are like very not super out there story wise. Like it's kind of just Link and Hyrule. You know what I mean? Like story wise and aesthetically.
That is how the games that define their era of Zelda do. It's always the standard Link fuck around till Hyrule is saved.
Yeah. Which I think is great. And I think the context of that, like that existing, is what makes something like Majora's Mask so wacky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if every Zelda game took place in Termina, like I feel like if every Zelda game took place in Termina, I would feel that Hyrule was like a wacky twist. Well, probably not as much so.
You want to hear something that you may or may not be ready for?
What?
3D Zelda is a lot like 3D Sonic, where each new game has to have its own little mechanic.
Yeah. Isn't that every 3D game though, or just every video game ever?
No.
Nowadays.
Not necessarily. I don't really see a mechanic for
like every adventure game.
Okay, hold on. But here's the thing though. I don't think there's going to be a huge like mechanic for Tears of the Kingdom because there's been none in the promotional material so far.
Yeah.
It just seems to be like Breath of the Wild, but different, and we fixed a few things, mainly durability.
Does Breath of the Wild really have a key mechanic? Because I feel like it kind of just like redefined.
The key mechanic
like,
is that it's literally not a 3D Zelda game.
Yeah.
The mechanic of Breath of the Wild is killing every other mechanic of 3D Zelda.
Yeah.
But like when Twilight Princess was coming out, like everybody was like, "Oh my god, he could turn into a wolf. I can be a furry in a video game." You know?
Yeah.
And also, like Triforce Heroes, even though that's not a 3D Zelda game.
It is, and it is, and it isn't. It's certainly not like 2D, right? I don't know.
No, it's 2D.
But when you say 3D
top-down
Zelda game,
view, aka 2D,
it's not really. Is it really top-down?
Yeah. It's a little isometric, but it's top-down.
Yeah.
Same engine as A Link Between Worlds, which is just like an exact copy of A Link to the Past.
Yeah, when I think of top-down games, I usually think of like older games where like every like asset kind of snaps to a grid, which I guess is sort of the case here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Triforce Heroes had a lot of potential to be really cool, and
by the way, I'm going on the home screen because I'm looking up where to get fish, because that's like the one thing I don't know about this game.
Triforce Heroes was so fun for me, but I wasn't able to get super far simply because of like how clunky the online multiplayer was.
Yeah.
I didn't have
you have to have a local multiplayer for that shit to like work properly.
Yeah, and I didn't have two friends that both had 3DSs and Triforce Heroes.
Yeah.
When I would play online, there would always be one fucking asshole who was just completely idle. And if you have one idle player, you can't forward because like all the puzzles require 3 players.
Yeah.
And you had to communicate through like what were essentially like 5 emoticons of Link.
Oh, I know about those emoticons. Everybody memed the shit out of those.
Yeah. I think that was part of the plan.
Yeah, 100%.
But it was a super cute and quirky game. Like I found myself invested in the cycle of like playing through the dungeons and unlocking shit, but like I just wasn't.
Yeah.
It was so seldom that I ever made real progress simply because of the online multiplayer. Matchmaking was a fucking nightmare.
Did you just unironically use the word seldom?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I've never heard anybody actually like use that word when they're not quoting something.
Really?
No.
It's kind of one of my words that I pull out when I'm like ranting, like for a little bit of dramatic effect. But if it's too much, I'll
I mean,
just
I'm
let
not
it go.
against it. I'm just like, I just don't really hear people say the word sell. Okay, hold on, wait a second. Did you?
I think I used the word yearn one time, and my girlfriend was like, at the time, was like
Okay,
so
hold
pissed
on,
at me.
Demi. Do you see the problem here?
I do not.
They don't line up. Do you see it?
No, I don't.
The bars don't line up with their front end.
What bars?
The texture of like these rusty pipes.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's terrible.
That's awful.
Majora's Mask is a good game, not in spite of, because of its rush development.
Please patch on them.
This includes interesting artistic choices, such as the logs not
These
matching up.
pipes in Great Bay. This one texture.
Is the word yearn too much?
Yeah. I need multiple. The yearn is not too. The word yearn is not too much.
I used the word yearn like in a sentence one time, and my girlfriend, again at the time, was like, "Oh my god, you sound fucking medieval. Stop talking like that." It was like like the meme where it's like the Chad and the crying girlfriend, like, "Babe, please have sex with me. Like, babe, please stop using weird and big words and sentences." As I gazed upon the suitcase, I yearned for a previous time.
I don't even yearn
Seldomly.
for thine pussy. I just wish to gaze upon thine glory.
Exactly.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna cap off the episode by trying to redeem myself from a heart piece I missed out on earlier. Because I'm one away from getting another heart.
What are we gonna play when you finish this game?
Do you want to do more?
I'm down.
Do you want to do another Zelda game or some shit?
I want to play the game next time. Let me draw the
Okay.
boat.
I see. Judging by how you did with Wind Waker, and how you kept getting caught in the Forsaken Fortress, I don't trust you.
Play any video game at all?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I kick
I was
ass
going to
at
say
other video
no, but
games.
like the more I thought about it, yeah.
I kick ass at most video games, even Zelda games. I'm really good at Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Not that it's
Okay, but are you good at Wind Waker though?
no, but I also like played Wind Waker like one time at like 4 a.m. in a VC with Jelly.
See, that's if you can't be good at 4 a.m., how do I know if you're good any other time?
No, I probably just need to get used to the concepts. Kind of one of those things you kind of just have to feel.
Motherfucker, I don't like this heart piece. I need an easy heart piece.
What the fuck? Did you hear that?
What?
So you know how it goes like in the song?
Yeah.
Instead of going like it just went like and it just like the instrument cut out.
I think it's because I interrupted it by pulling up the map.
It was before you, or maybe it was not before you the input, but it was before the map showed up.
I'm looking up if there's any. I need a single heart piece.
You ever do that in like older video games that are like sound font driven? Like where you like you hear one of the instruments fuck up because the game was glitching out or something? Like a single part. That's actually that doesn't really happen in video games today because the music is just like a single audio track. But back then it was like each individual audio track was being processed separately with the system.
Oh, I know one.
Some video games actually are still like that, like Doom 2016. Doom
Yes,
2016 has a
I knew
system
that.
where like each individual like instrument or layer to the song like adjusts according to your gameplay,
Yeah, dude,
and it's fucking
Portal
awesome.
2. Portal 2 is the king of that. It's so satisfying, like when you're figuring out a puzzle and the music gets more complex.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to actually. You should play Portal if we ever like do more games after Majora's Mask.
Fucking Mario 64 is actually the earliest example I can think of that. You know how in Jolly Roger Bay, once you go into the cave, the drums start
Oh
playing.
yeah.
I remember my mind being blown as a kid.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
the only like game from back then that I can think of that does that. Like every Zelda game, all the Zelda games, the music is exactly the same every time it's played. Just yet another example of Mario 64 like being so ahead of its time.
Mario 64 was very much ahead of its time. You know, Simply, the Mario 64 speedrunner?
No,
Oh, he's world record holder, or he was.
for which category?
I think 16. I think like a lot of them, but mostly 16 star, I think.
Hmm.
But he recently did a video where like he used like a multiplayer mod. Can 2 speedrunners get all 120 stars before 10 random YouTubers could get like
Oh,
70 stars?
are you talking about the video that you sent me?
I did send that to you,
Yeah,
dude.
I watched a decent chunk of it. There were definitely some faces I recognized.
I want to do something like that.
See,
So good.
that's like the type of content that I wish the issue crew was capable of producing. Just like,
What's the
you know,
main?
like
What do you think the main issue is? Like in producing that, what do you think? What's the main hindrance?
getting like 40 people in a single Mario 64 online lobby.
Uh huh.
I mean, I guess you could probably. What's the version? Is it just the regular JavaScript version that has the online shit?
I do not remember.
But yeah, I don't know. It's probably getting easier as the days go by. But there was definitely a time where like having your own like Mario 64 server
Yeah.
seemed like far-fetched.
Yeah, I think they are just using the PC port though.
But also
There it is.
getting like everybody to record their own shit and then sync it all and line it up. That would be easy.
Yeah.
That would be easy if we were all like YouTubers, like in that video, but like only like me, you, Riley, and maybe Mo would get anywhere close to
No,
that
definitely
amount of
Mo. Mo
commitment.
closer, way more closer than us.
Mo closer than us, as in me and you.
Like to like being like a YouTuber in terms of like recording shit. Like he fucking streams every day.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean shit. You could go on OBS, just capture your whole screen, hit live, bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, you mean like messing with audio channels so that like desktop audio is separate from mic audio?
I mean, you do that. That's
I
amazing.
do that. It's just simple chemistry.
It's great for editing.
It is.
See, I'm not great at dissecting videos. I could do that with audio. Like as far as like audio is concerned, I know how to deal with all the different file types
I mean,
and like
you are
extract this
dissecting
from that.
audio from the video, though. That's the
Well,
only real
that's
thing.
what I'm saying is that that's in the realm of video. When we're just in the realm of just audio, I can do that pretty well. I can extract. Obviously, I can extract audio from a regular video just by dragging it into Audacity. But as far as like the different audio channels in video files work, I don't really understand how like where how those file types store that information.
Yeah. Anyways, I think we did it. You wanna do the outro? Don't you love how like every 5 or so episodes there's an actual proper outro?
Yeah, I know, right? Bye. die and cry
You don't want to
about it.
shout out anything?
Fucking Middle School GSA, greatest podcast of all time. It's on all platforms and YouTube. Go look it up. Second greatest podcast of all time.
Anyways, yeah, check out, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my main channel. Be cool. Stay out of school. Do all the drugs. What's another piece of advice I could give someone?
Read Catcher in the Rye and do everything Holden
Right.
Caulfield does.
Yes,
Like,
read Catcher
word
in the
for
Rye
word,
and
that's your
kill
manifesto.
your favorite boy band idol.
I don't encourage violence.
I do.
Yeah, he does. But I don't.
Yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Join us next time for Great Bay Temple.